Hi, my name is Robin M. I'm the Community Manager for the Course Builder team. In this video, we'll cover new features for Course Builder version 1.7.0. There's not any new features here that's not already covered in the documentation. And we have a lot of new features in this release. Everything from Translation Manager and Google Drive integration to automatic certificate generation. For more information, you can always look down at the description to get some links. Other than that, let's get started. Let's start with the feature for new Course Builder users or users who otherwise haven't created a course yet. When you log in and go to the dashboard, you're met with a welcome screen. This screen can take you where you want to go quicker and drop you off relevant to which button you clicked. The sample course is the power searching with Google Course. You can also do neither and go directly to the admin panel. I've already created a course with some questions, so we can use that as an example. You'll see some big changes in the dashboard. Note that if you have multiple courses, you can access any one of them directly from the breadcrumb. You can now make the course available or unavailable with the click of a button. With this lock icon, make the unit, lesson, or assessment public or private with just a click. Go directly to the unit, lesson, or assessment to edit with the pencil icon. You can now optionally add assessments at the beginning or ending of a unit, or both. We've added Markdown as another way to author content. Let's create a new lesson. There's also a way to integrate Google Drive with Course Builder, and Google Docs in particular. You can now make a local copy of a Google Doc and serve it directly to your students. This is a great way to use Google Docs as your content editor and serve the content to a large audience. You will need to do some setup on App Engine to allow this, and that is detailed in a separate blog and video, which is linked in the description below. The question subnab under Assets have been reorganized into a 5-column sortable table. You can sort each column by clicking the sort arrow. The description column shows the description you added for a particular question. Question groups here shows to which question groups these questions belong. Course locations shows where in your course this particular question is located. Last modified shows when this question was last modified. And type indicates whether it is a multiple choice or short answer. To edit these questions directly, click the pencil icon. get just a preview of the question, click the eyeball icon. You can also use this cloning icon to make a duplicate of a particular question. Add questions directly from here by clicking the plus button in the question groups column. There is also a new filter feature. Here you can filter by these available parameters. You may want your students to go through only certain parts of the course instead of the whole course. You can create tracks or paths through the course to make this happen. To create these tracks, you create labels and apply those labels to units and assessments. You now have the ability to automatically generate certificates for your students based on the criteria you choose. Select assessments and type in the passing percentage for each assessment in order for a student to get a certificate. You can also add custom criteria programmatically and then use that. If you want only certain people to take your course, you can use the whitelisting feature. You can optionally send welcome notifications to students who successfully register. You must provide a valid email address. A valid email address is an email address of an App Engine administrator for that instance that the particular course is on. If you want to allow your students to invite other people they know to take the course via email invitation, check the Enable Invitations box. You can choose to hide the previous page and next page buttons on lessons and assessments. Turn the unit titles into links and lessons and suppress unit numbering. If you want to edit the HTML template, for some parts of the template, you don't have to edit the HTML files on disk and redeploy. Instead, edit the available hook points and make changes in your browser. One of the biggest features in the 1.7 release is the Translation Manager. The Translation Manager allows you or a translator, or even several translators, to localize all the content of your course. We also created a role system that lets other people enter your course with only the permissions you specify. This feature is both big and complex, so there is a separate video that goes into it in greater detail. Please look at the description in this video to get the link for it. Finally, Course Builder is now responsive down to 7-inch viewports.